Welcome to the Eugene Country Club in Eugene, Oregon, and our coverage of the Women's Pac-12 Golf Championship. It should be a great test from the Pacific Northwest. I'm Guy Haberman here with you for the first of 3 days of action to crown a Pac-12 champion. 54 holes of stroke play ahead over the course of 3 days, 5 golfers per team, and the lowest 4 scores count, and we'll have individual and team champions. Weather will no doubt be part of the story. Temperature for round one, 63 degrees with light rain and winds out of the southwest at 15 miles per hour. This Robert Trent Jones course opened in 1899 and plays this week at 6,267 yards. There was the rising star, the freshman from USC, Amari Avery, hoping to help the Trojans win for the 3rd time in a row. Stanford, the number 1 team of the country, is missing last year's individual champ Rachel Heck, but senior Aileen Crowder, as well as top amateur Rose Zhang, should help the Cardinal make up for Heck's absence. Oregon is number 2 in the nation, and Brianna Navarrossa will lead off their effort to capitalize on the home course advantage. Let's take a look at the highlights, and we start with a flurry of freshmen. First up, Stanford's Rose Zhang on number 9. This hole playing 368 yards, looking for a birdie, and she drains it. Her first birdie of the first 9, and she is 1 under at the turn. Now here's Amari Avery on number 11, USC's star freshman. This is her second shot, just a few weeks removed from her T4 finish at the Augusta National Women's Amateur. This is her second hole, started on the back 9. This is a birdie in the rain, and she gives this ball almost enough. And so a chance to tap in for par. If she makes this, it would be back-to-back pars to start her day, and she does that. So a 4 and a 4 on what are the front 9 for Amari Avery, the back 9 on the course. Another freshman, UCLA's Caroline Canales, looking for a birdie up the hill on number 9, and with a little body language, she drops it in. And Canales, in her first ever Pac-12 championships, 2 under through 9 holes. Now the home course advantage. Cynthia Liu with some touch. And that birdie drops, and Liu is 1 under through 9 in round 1. Amari Avery's teammate, Brianna Navarrossa, looking for a birdie. This is on number 6. She started on the back, so this is hole number 15. And that gets her to 2 under and a share of the lead. Now Washington's Stefanie Deng on the par 3 7th hole over water. This was a very heavy par hole today. Not many birdies. If she can get one, she can get to 2 under par. And she makes one of just 4 birdies on number 7 in round 1. Now here's Rose Zhang of Stanford, looking for a birdie on number 17. Zhang won her first 3 events this year as a freshman, something no Stanford men's or women's golfer has ever done. She'd come up short on the birdie, but taps in for par and is 1 under. Now back to Stefanie Deng from Washington, the sophomore from Shanghai, on number 9. This is her finishing hole, and that's for par. So now a tap in for bogey to get to 1 under for the day. And a strong first round for Stefanie Deng. Navarrossa looking for a birdie on number 9. This is her finishing hole. The Trojans poured in birdies today. 14 birdies for USC. There's head coach Justin Silverstein. Navarrossa capitalized with 4 birdies. Looking for the par here to stay at 2 under, and she gets it. And that could be enough for the individual lead after 1 round of action. Now Amari Avery's 3rd shot on 9. This is her finishing hole, trying to put herself in position to save par. And that's a fantastic chip, and she'll have an opportunity for the par here on 18 and to stay at 2 over, which should keep her within striking distance after round 1. And that's exactly what she does. So 2 over for the freshman. And that'll keep her just outside of the top 10, tied for 15th. Brianna Navarrossa, that 2 under, does give her solo possession of first place ahead of Zhang and Deng. Stanford without Rachel Heck. A strong performance on day 1. In first place at 2 over with USC on its heels. Oregon, the home course Ducks, in 5th place.